Cadence,
What?
where are we?
We went to the doctor's.
After a 3-year wait, we're finally here to do her allergy test.
Yes, I go in a blister. See?
Hopefully all goes as planned and very well. Not too much screaming. We have learned that Cadence is not allergic to anything except for horses. So the day that we went to go pick up our dog Brady from the farm here, and we got a little surprise. The dog must have had some kind of horse dander on him, and we thought it was pineapple that she had the giant allergic reaction to. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll post it below in the description for you to check it out. So go down there and check that video out. We gave her pineapple that day, so we assumed that it was pineapple. When in reality, we went to the farm and Brady was around horses, and the dander from the horses must have gone on Brady, and it didn't actually reach Cadence until we got home. When Cadence went in there, they had these bottles with all the allergies in them that they were going to test on her. They made all these little bubbles on her arm, which they were going to pop later. Then they grabbed this steel needle and they popped every single one of them to make the allergies go in. Cadence didn't like that very much. She screamed, she cried, she put up a fight. And then later on, these little balls actually blistered out. And so the doctor went through, and the only one that blistered was horses. So that determined that she was allergic to horses and nothing else. So the doctor came in after to explain everything to us, and he said that the eczema problem has nothing to do with the allergies. She's actually intolerant to gluten, and this means that she will break out with eczema if she has any kind of wheat, any kind of gluten, period. And there's gluten in everything. Now, you really got to do research when this happens, and it's a big reality check of things that are going to affect your lives. Like, this is impacting our lives huge. Like, we have to change every single thing that we eat. We have to be really, really careful. It's not easy at all. Grocery bill has went up so much. The only things she can have are gluten-free things. She can have organic. She can't have anything that's not organic because the preservatives in it will actually be a fuel for the fire with the eczema and will actually make her break out even more. And since we cut gluten out of our diet, what she would have had as a breakout in one whole week, if we give it to her now in one day, she'll have the effects of a whole week of having gluten in her system in one day. So we got to be really, really careful now with that. Cadence is actually intolerant to gluten. She's not allergic. Now that seems to be a big confusion between this, is that everyone thinks people are allergic to gluten when really their body's just intolerant. So what happens is when she takes that in, her immune system can't handle the gluten. And it's almost like when you get a flu shot or if you get a vaccination and it doesn't sit well with your body. So what happens is when you take in a disease or a virus and your body can't fight it off with your immune system, it's kind of the same effects as gluten. So when she has gluten, her immune system really can't handle it and her skin goes crazy. So eczema is a really weird thing. Your skin will get itchy and you won't have a rash or breakout until you itch your skin. When you see Cadence's skin and it's all dry and gross, it's because she's been itching. Now, this is all going to be a huge learning curve for us. You guys are going to join us for the journey. Hopefully her skin clears up really, really good over the next month. And this works, because if it doesn't work, then we have to start cutting out corn and eggs and then dairy out of her diet. And really, once you cut that stuff out, there's really not much left that she can eat. You know? I want to see Cadence have a good night's sleep for once in her life. She hasn't had a good night's sleep since the day she was born. The doctors told us that Cadence is gluten intolerant because of genetics. Now, this means This means that I'm gluten intolerant and so is Aaliyah. And her parents are gluten intolerant and my parents are gluten intolerant. Now this doesn't just mean that we all have eczema, per se. This means that we're just gluten intolerant, so when we intake gluten, different things can affect us, like nerve damage, or lupus, or any kind of eyesight problems, headaches, migraine problems, back problems. All kinds of things can happen through gluten intolerance, and a lot of people don't realize. They just think, oh, the new thing is gluten intolerant or allergic to gluten, when really it's actually a real thing because the food is processed in a different way than it was processed back then. So now everyone is developing this problem. Anyways, guys, I hope it informed you guys a lot of what gluten intolerance is, and I hope it helps you guys out. If you guys have any questions, just comment below. I'll do the best of my knowledge to get back to you and explain everything to you. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment. Thanks, guys. Take care. Peace out.